Hi guys, this is my video on the Scripture of Bic, the new skilling godbook from Croesus. I did a loot of 24 hours fully AFK skilling with this book to see how many clue scrolls it gave me, and it gave me a ton of clues every single hour. Not only did it give me a ton of clues, it gave me high tier ones as well, so that was really awesome. So let's get right into it. First of all, what the godbook does is it's like a Grace of the Elves or Blessing of the Gods. It has a random chance while skilling, just like the Blessing of the Gods. It works with every skill to give you a Catalyst of Alteration. This Catalyst of Alteration works just like the Blessing of the Gods. It's in one spot and it looks like a mushroom. If you click it, it will give you 1 to 3 clue scrolls of any tier. This means this can give you up to 3 elite clues, and if you're insanely lucky, you could get 3 masters. Another thing you can do is use a Spirit of Attraction potion, and it will automatically consume them to make it even more AFK. That's personally what I did because I've been playing New World and I've had this on the side, just AFKing, consuming all of them with the Spirit of Attraction potion and getting a ton of clues. I personally just did Elder Trees as they're a little bit of money right now and I don't need experience, so I thought it would be the best thing for me to skill on personally. But you can do it with any type of skilling. I've also been using the new skilling offhand, and this is my setup for woodcutting. This is another reason why I chose woodcutting, because this offhand gives you arrow tips when passively doing any type of woodcutting. There is also one that works with mining from the new boss. They give you 2 different types of arrow tips, and it gives you some passive income, which is pretty nice. As you can see, I got a master clue right there. It is really rare to get masters, but you can get them, which is really cool. And sometimes you just get insane RNG. I managed to get 3 elite clues, and then a couple of minutes later, I got 3 hard clues. So I got back-to-back insane procs. It can happen, and you can get loads of clues in like 1 hour, and it can feel really good. Although it can happen where you just constantly get medium clues for an hour, so it does have a bit of RNG factor in it, which is why I wanted to do 24 hours and find the average. Over 24 hours, these are the clues that I ended up having. 20 easies, 94 mediums, 111 hards, 77 elites, and 4 masters. And as you can see, yes, it bypasses the cap, which means you can skill for hours upon hours upon hours on end, and go past the cap with this new godbook, get like hundreds of elites, and then go do them. This is absolutely amazing, and it's going to be so awesome for me personally. This just means I can AFK skill for ages and then just do loads of hard clues all at once, or loads of elites all at once, and then do a loot video on it. Should be really fun. I love this. This is amazing. I sold all the arrow tips I got from my skilling offhand, and I also sold my elder logs. As you can see, I sold my elder logs for 42 mil and my arrow tips for 52 mil, which means I made 94 mil over 24 hours, which isn't a bad amount of money at all. Although this godbook and the new skilling offhand are both very expensive. As you can see, I bought the godbook for 575 mil and the offhand for 333 mil. This means my actual investment is 900 mil, which is quite a lot of money. But for me personally, the amount of clues I'm going to get from this, it's well worth that money. Just a quick breakdown of our findings over the 24 hours. First of all, we have the upkeep of the book, which is 1.33 pages an hour. This then costs about 1 mil GP an hour to run with current prices, and then obviously you have to buy the book, which is very expensive. So it's a big investment, but it's 100% worth it if you're a big clue addict like me. In the 24 hours, I got 306 clue scrolls. This equated to 12.75 clues an hour. The breakdown of the clues are shown on screen. I had a 6.5% chance for an easy, 30% chance for a medium, 36% chance for a hard, 25% chance for an elite, and just over 8% chance for a master. This makes it so you're most likely to get hard clues, but mediums and elites aren't that far behind, which is actually really nice. Elites having a 25% chance is pretty huge. This would mean you're looking at about 1 easy clue, 4 medium, 5 hard, and 3 elites per hour on average. Considering the fastest way to get elite clues in the game is 6 clues an hour, this is half of the fastest rate while just doing any skilling in the game. And then you get some extra clues of other tiers as well, which is just really good. I really like this, and you've got to remember that it bypasses the cap, which is just a huge thing on its own. I could save up like 500 elites and get them done, you know, after skilling for a couple hundred hours. It's RuneScape. We skill way too much. You're going to get your elite clues, especially if you're going for like 120s or 200 mils. It's going to be pretty nuts. I then also wanted to briefly comment on the offhand with the arrow tips and the elder logs that I was doing, if you actually were interested in how much money I made. I managed to get 6,854 arrow tips, which sold for 52 mil, which means the arrow tips are making me just over 2 mil GP an hour, which is nice. That offhand gives the extra woodcutting speed and a passive 2 mil an hour. Pretty good. And then elder logs made me just under 2 mil GP an hour, so I profited around 4 mil GP an hour total from the elder logs and the arrow tips from the offhand. The upkeep of the book is 1 mil, so obviously if you're factoring using the book, I'd actually only profit 3 mil. But do remember you can use this book absolutely anywhere and get some free clues alongside whatever skilling you're doing. Really nice, good addition. I'm a clue scroll addict, so I'm happy. I'm going to be testing a couple of other niche ways of using this book to see if they're good, and I'll make a separate video on my findings if I find anything cool. But I just wanted to release this video and do a loot video of just actually AFK skilling and how many clues you can expect. Hopefully you did enjoy. Give the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new for loads of future content, all related to RuneScape 3, and until next time, see ya.